Damn it! No! Wait. What is this?
Under the warm, practical lights of a luxury private residence at night, the scene opens tight and intimate on Liam in a white bathrobe, his jaw clenched and breath sharp, pride and rage vibrating through his body as he stands on the porch and explodes. "Damn it! Go!" The words cutting like glass just before something he throws hits hard and shatters, the sharp crack echoing into the driveway. Eleanor, in a patterned silk dress, absorbs the blast in silence, her eyes wet and shining, her face delicate but drained as if she has cried too many times already. And instead of fighting back, she simply turns away, shoulders heavy, walking toward the car with the slow resignation of someone who has finally stopped asking to be understood. A split-second blackout of sound and image snaps the emotional rhythm, and we land in the marble bathroom where the air feels smaller. Liam bends over the designer trash bin, rummaging as if searching for a reason to be right, and then his focus locks. Two unmistakable lines on a pregnancy test, bright under the warm, indirect lighting. The camera holds on his face as the realization rewires him in real time, rage draining out through the smallest tremor at the corner of his mouth, guilt rising behind his eyes, fear tightening his throat as if he can't swallow. He staggers back a half step, clutching the test with a grip that's suddenly careful, like the object might break the truth if he squeezes too hard. Then he bolts down the hallway and out into the night, robe flaring with his hurried steps and his breathing loud in the controlled silence. Outside, Eleanor is already at the parked car, one hand on the door handle, the porch light painting a warm rim along her hair and coat as the cold night air presses in. Liam reaches her in a rush, catches her wrist, not violent, just desperate, and the camera pushes in until only faces, hands, and the small plastic stick exist as he pleads, "Wait, what is this?" raising the test between them like a confession he wasn't ready to hear. Eleanor freezes, not in shock alone, but in exhaustion, her expression closing down as if she has spent all her tears already. For a long beat, she doesn't pull away, doesn't lean in, doesn't offer comfort. She simply stands there, eyes fixed on the proof, breathing shallow, while the score swells with heartbeat pulse under a melodramatic piano that refuses to resolve. Then the ending turns truly emotional in a quiet, grounded way. Liam's grip loosens, his fingers uncurl, and the test slips down onto the stone with a soft plastic tap that feels louder than the earlier shatter. Eleanor finally moves, bending to pick it up with the gentleness of someone handling something fragile, and instead of holding it hostage or throwing it back at him, she places it into his open palm and slowly folds his fingers around it. An intimate, wordless act that isn't forgiveness and isn't punishment, just the undeniable transfer of reality. She looks at him once, not pleading, not accusing, simply letting him feel the weight he refused to carry before, and then she turns toward the car again, leaving him under the porch lights with the test sealed in his fist, his face breaking as he realizes the true cliffhanger isn't whether she leaves tonight, but whether he can become someone worthy of what he almost drove away.